Hey everybody, good evening. It's Scott, S3 Modelworks, Scotty Scale Studio. It is December 30th, about 8 p.m. in the evening. House is finally calmed down and I'm getting ready to paint. So just wanted to lay out a little bit about what I'm doing tonight. Going to be trying to replicate this pattern on this MAZ 537 Russian tractor truck. It's a 3-color camo with a green base, gray blotches, and the gray blotches are ringed by what is supposed to be a hard-edged black outline. So I'm going to be using my Crazy Aaron's Thinking Putty tonight to cover up some of my gray blobs, and I'm going to lay in on camera for you guys as I begin to paint. Of course, trying to stay within the lines the best I can. The whole objective is to use the Crazy Aaron stuff to basically act as a flexible mask on where I paint, and then I'm going to ring those outlines with a little bit of black, and then I'm going to go back in and hopefully very, very carefully touch it up with some of the green and replicate these patterns. But I'll demo that and talk us through it while we're doing it. So just as a follow-up to the green that I've already laid down. The green that I chose to lay down is not a Russian base at all. The closest color I have in my lineup is Vallejo Model Air 71016 US dark green. I think it's a pretty good color. For the gray, I'm going to be using pale blue gray 71.046, also Vallejo. The black, I've got some more black Vallejo up there. It's just a flat black. So, anyway, join me in a little bit when I get the camera swung around, and we'll get to painting. Wish me luck. Hi everybody, good evening. It's Scott S3 Model Works. This should just be a couple of minute wrap up to my paint and build sequence that I did over the New Year's and the January 1st, I think. And I'm just wrapping up the Takom 72nd scale KZKT 537L. So let me bring you back down to the bench and I'll show you what the final product looks like. We'll have a look together and I'll explain what I did, which I did a pretty good job in the video, but I'll let you guys be the judge. Sorry as I get my ducks in a row here. So anyway, here's the little guy. So as I zoom in there, hopefully not trying to keep everything in line for you guys. This is what it came out as. I apologize, I didn't do any videoing of the weathering processes, but the weathering, suffice it to say, basically consisted of a little bit of Tamiya panel wash in black, brown, and gray on the undercarriages, and some homemade pigments mixed with mineral spirits, and in 2 or 3 different tones. And I believe I used just a very, very, very little bit of some AK interior wash, which is of the same tone and hue of the green that you guys can see in here. Let me see if I can bring us in as close as I dare. So you guys can see I made it extra muddy, extra ugly, extra everything. Give you a view of the sides. And I also used a little bit of dry pigment in here, with, of course, with those same 3 pigments, tones that I had shared with you guys just earlier here. So there's the ass end of it. Decals not bad on this kit. They initially didn't lay down great, but once I got some Mark Fit strong on them, they settled a bit better than they did. And of course, because Scott can't build a model without breaking something, you guys might be able to pick it out here on the front. Oops, too far. I was so careful with all the doodads, but if you'll notice, there's a wiper here and not one here. Apparently, as I was blowing in the last final clear coat, it couldn't handle the 5 to 7 psi that I was blowing that final clear coat on. So anyway, this is just a wrap up to the KZKT 537L painting process. And I know I've been away for a couple of weeks, and some of you guys may know that we experienced tragic loss of my sister's husband on January 3rd. And even though we're okay and still hurting, it's a very rough thing to go through. It was very unexpected, and enough said about that. But the only thing I did want to share with you guys on that point is that given everything that we've all been through, and you know, we all have people that we care about, and people that we love, and people that care about us in our lifetimes. And I just wanted to take a moment to remind you all to tell them that. And more importantly, tell them why. Because it's important. It really is. You never know. Time is fleeting and life is short. Anyway, be well, be good. If you can't be good, you guys know me, be good at it. I'm Scott, S3 Model Works. Hope you've enjoyed the build. I've certainly enjoyed doing it for you guys. And I will be doing the other prime mover in its towing capacity for large capacity, like 60, 70 ton hauling. But I'm going to do that a little bit later. It's all primed and ready to go. I just haven't had the time nor the inclination to work on it right now. And besides that, I'm hoping to make a start on this tonight. And this is my entry into the 30-year anniversary of the Gulf War over on Model Officers Mess channel, James Skiffins and crew. So I will be hopefully, if not tonight, I'll be up early. I'll be working on it in the morning. So you guys take care. I'm Scott. Good night for now.